Hey everybody, go back to Games with Scotty. I'm Scotty, and I think I have no idea, but I think we're in the last stages of the game. We're in this one, I think. Yeah, we were just about to start the investigation for a redo. We got a redo of Ikusaro Muku, whatever the fuck. Their trial, and the way I understood it is that if we win, we get to go home. So you know what? Let's fucking do this. Oh my god, what happened to all my things? Well, okay. So might as well. The Headmasters Room on the 4th floor. Okay. I'm diggity down. Hey look, it is open. Sick. Whoa. This is the Headmasters Room. I've heard an awful lot about it, but this will be my first time seeing it for myself. Ah, Makoto, it's you. Oh, Byakuya. Yep. Oh my goodness. Look at all these presidents. Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? Yes, please. What do you mean something interesting? Take a look at this. It was on top of the pathetically ostentatious desk. Class 78 student registry? It contains profiles for all of us, and Mukuru.
So in other words,
apparently, Class 78 refers to us. Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room...
I see.
That's right, it also mentioned Class 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers,
In other words,
there can be no doubt, Mukuro was a student here at Hope's Peak Academy, just like the rest of us. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student. That must be how Kyoko learned about it. But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry. Huh? What do you mean? I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point? She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. The first page? Correct. Mukuru's profile actually contains 2 pages. What?
so in other words,
When it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuru that we still don't have. Oh shit. What kind of information? Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? It seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue. I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through this report. Mukuru apparently suddenly and in the background an entity floats, close but just out of reach. What? Mukuru reappeared suddenly, and in the background an entity floats, close but just out of reach. The entity known to us as the ultimate despair. Right now I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuru definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the ultimate despair. And I need to pay attention to Mukuru's behavior too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir, when she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students after all, but if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I'll be forced to take all reasonable matters. Mukuru was part of the ultimate despair. I don't think there could be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Mukuru and the mastermind were allies? So why? Why would they kill Mukuru? Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuru was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the mastermind is even stronger than Mukuru was.
what?
What's wrong, Makoto? Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out the other thing. There's another important bit of information within the file that you should note. What is it? Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of the girl perhaps you've never seen before. A girl seems to be included as part of our Class 78. This should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about that girl included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, it even lists her vitals. 31, 22, 32. I don't know what that means. Well, what do you think? What do I think? You're asking me like, if she has a nice body?
Stop talking.
You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you'll want to keep that in my mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse and maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean... Wait, is he trying to say... There's a chance the body actually isn't Mukuro? Is that what he's saying? Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What to do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy. Mukuro's profile has been added to the triple section of your handbook. Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice from me to you, so I suggest you pay attention. Shit. Advice from me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not that we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in her. Huh?
In other words,
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. What are you saying? Just what I think. Call it a hunch. A hunch? But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't as you will. I'll keep it in my mind. Thanks. Thanks. So that's it for that. I want to go into the room with the teddy bear's face. Monokuma's face. Forget his name. That creepy door. Are you here looking around too? Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door. So I figured if all the doors in the school had been unlocked, that this one should be open too, right? Although I couldn't bring myself to open it, because it might explode, right? And that really sucked. So you open it. I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. Can we look at what everyone's doing in the monitors? Alright, let's open it. Let's open this bitch. Okay, so I guess I'll open it. Oh wait, let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded. Hina braced over to a nearby desk and hid underneath it. Okay, go ahead. Everything will be okay, right? Alright, so here goes nothing. I had to do all my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than I expected. Whoa. This looks like a control room. There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was, whoa, this place is totally sci-fi. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. This looks like the thing that controls Monokuma. If I had to take a guess. What's this on the floor? There's some kind of hatch on the floor, but right now I'm more concerned about that weird device. What is this device? It looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top though, like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? Hifumi would probably freak out if he saw it. Cockpit? So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Then could that mean... Alright, let's start poking at her or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons. Hold on! You can't just or whatever something like this. But it was too late. Hina was already jabbing away at the control panel. Huh? Did you hear that? Yeah, I think it came from the other room. Hina, what did you push? I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one. The button that says Data Center. Data Center? I took a good look at the control panel, and I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of a room next to it. And just like that, and just like Hina said, there was one labeled Data Center. That wasn't be the one she pushed. But the Data Center, that's right next door. The room we were just in, that's where the strange noise came from. I'd probably better go check it out. Yes, please. I'm scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from over here. Okay. Jesus. Is Monokuma here? Did I just hear what I think I heard? Oh my god, that's weird. I haven't seen him stand up like that. Is that Monokuma? It doesn't look like he's talking. Hey, hey! Give me all your donuts! Is that you, Hina? What? Oh man, busted. How did you know? Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera kind of setup? You don't even know what you're controlling? Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from in here. Ah, I guess I found it. A self-destruct button. Whatever you do, don't push it! Aw, man. Were you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. The room with Monokuma's drawing on it and the control panel inside. Anyway, I guess that settles it. Yeah, okay. Go back in there. We can kill anybody we want right now. Let's just go into the room and self-destruct. Whoa! Hey, Ricardo! What the heck was that just now? Monokuma? Huh? What do you mean? What you were controlling just now? It was Monokuma. Monokuma? What? For real? Yep, it looks like the panel definitely controls Monokuma, which means the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. The mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. And this control room is totally separate from the data center area with all their monitors. In other words,
Hey.
maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Kyoko's theory was right. But if the mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school this whole time, right? I guess that would have to be true. But if that is true... It's a very polarizing approach, I know. But okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students, and the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. Then the mastermind, Monokuma's puppeteer, really is the 16th student? No, it can't be. There's no way, right? Monokuma Control Room is an actual triple section of handbook. What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like that face you're making. Oh, no, it's nothing. Oh, okay. What about you? Is everything okay? Oh, well, This is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something? I can't say it isn't possible, but I really hope it's not true. So, like, you want to leave soon? There's still a lot of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. We can't waste all our time standing around here. Okay, you want to get going? Yeah. If you say so. Alright. I guess we learned what there is to learn here. Whoa, what the hell? As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that? The door! It just locked on its own! What? My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. You're right, it's locked. But why? Of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted. Monokuma! Hey, no fair! You can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like. It's for your benefit. Because if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would be if the school mascot just up and stopped moving. Then that room... As you may have guessed, that's where my controls are. So right now you're being operated by someone in that room? Correctamundo. But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there. We didn't see anyone. Oh, you didn't, did you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? I wanted to check the thing. I wanted to check the hatch. But they were like, no, you should check the anything instead. Fuck it. No way. The hatch on the floor? Too bad. That was your one big chance and you blew it.
Too bad.
Of course that hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever. Now then, this room was officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace. He's gone, but was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there? In fact, if you think back to when we were locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure. Then when I said we should leave, well, that hatch couldn't be opened from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault. Okay? Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay as positive and make the most of our time we have left. You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving. Okay, I'm gonna go run around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice. You got me all motivated again. Okay, I'm out. See you later. Nina took off at full sprint, and I have to do what I can too. That's the only way forward. Okay, so next, what can we go to next? The biolab on the 5th floor? Sure. What can possibly go wrong? Raw. Yikes. Everything's frozen in here. Well, here I am in the biolab. So cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? You're gonna die in here. I don't know why it's so cold. What's this? There's a stack of tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of these things lately. Okay, how about the desk? Is someone hiding under the desk? Ah, it's so cold. Why is it so cold in here? That's the first thing I need to figure out. Wow. Next thing you know, they're gonna be like, oh, I was hiding under the desk the whole time. There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. And on the left side is a bunch of glowing blue lights. But on the other side... What do you mean on the other side? Oh. There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. I've seen something like this before. And that's it. I've seen this kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. But does that mean the biolab is actually a morgue? I should probably take a closer look around. Uh-oh. 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 That's fucking scary. Oh, there's some kind of booklet here. It looks like an instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for your cadaver needs. In addition to germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. Simply insert the cadaver, and the blue light will let you know the automated systems have activated. What the fuck is a cadaver? Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh as daisy for as long as you need. Whoa. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel, and we do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. This is the instruction manual for the fridge? Oh shit, so it does store dead bodies in there. There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. On the left side, there's a bunch of glowing blue lights, but only some of the lights are on. The ones on the left, the right-hand lights are off. Well, looking around, I think I get it. It seems clear to me now. It is a makeshift morgue. Biolab secret has batch of build 6 handbook. And about those lights by each slot. It looks like it's set up so that when a slot is occupied, the blue light comes on, which would mean inside each slot lit up in blue, another one of the victims is... Yikes. I can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I could do for everyone who's died, and that's defeat the mastermind. And to do that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option. Well, it's how many lights are left? Hard to tell, because I can't move all the way over there. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are taken. Have 9 people died? I don't remember. No. I thought 10 people have died. Because 9 people, that's everybody. Because there's 5 of us left. So there should be 10 bodies here. Oh, I think the body might still be in the... Okay, never mind. I think the body, supposedly of Mukuru, is still in the garden. Probably. Possibly. We'll have to go and find out. Which is finally open! Woohoo! I've been waiting all game. The gate's open. We can finally check on the second floor of the dorms, which means I have to do it. Oh my goodness. This is the second floor of the dorms? It looks like some ancient ruins. Or no, it's more like a battlefield. Like a bomb blew up here or something. Yeah, what the fuck? This is like... the gold and black made it look fancy, but this looks like shit. Hello? Oh god, there's blood here. I can't just investigate it though, because this isn't that kind of game. Alright, oh shit. Holy crap. There's nothing going on in here. Let's look at the map real fast. It looks like there's a whole area over here that we can't go through. We can go in here though. Okay, well, let's see. Might as well. Yikes. This bed is completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even really a bed anymore. It's just garbage. I know. I opened the door just a crack, glanced inside, and immediately closed it again. There wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. That's it? That's all? I guess. Yeah, let's get out of here. I feel like if I stay here any longer, I'm gonna die. Alright, let's go into the girls' restroom, I guess. This is the girls' bathroom. Even in a place like this, I can't bring myself to go in. Come on. Oh shit, what's that? I can't control this shit. What's that? Oh, sorry. It's that bleeding eye. That, like, Egyptian eye. I don't know what it's doing there. And the last room is this one. What the hell? What the fuck is this? Are there any more drawings? What's that supposed to be? It's not labeled. Alright, let's go over here first. This is a giraffe room. This room is filled with lockers. It must have been for Host Peak students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers. They're all banged up. Wow, I could look at everything now, huh? Yeah, I guess you did make me waste my time. Huh. Let's go in here. See what, maybe they'll give us a clue in here. Oh shit, this is the studio. This room doesn't really feel like a student's room. It has a more adult atmosphere. Oh shit, it's a headmaster's private room. Kyoko! I've been to this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time. Huh? A regret? What do you mean? The computer? You want to go on MySpace? Kyoko looks almost meek right now. She must be thinking about something. I probably shouldn't bother her. Really? This is the perfect time to bother her. There was like 3 things over here, so let's... There's a PC on the desk. It must have belonged to the headmaster.
It would seem...
Whoever used this last, it looks like they were very interested in the Ultimate Despair. The PC still has some search results left on it. Then we might be able to get some info on the Ultimate Despair. There's not much though, nothing we don't really know.
In other words,
The Ultimate Despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sort of people, those whose driving force comes from despair.
however,
And that's all there is. Not much to it, is there? But I guess that's the best you could hope as a complete Kirigiri failure. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on. I see. That's a good outlook to have. The Ultimate Despair has been added to your True Bullet Section handbook. What if all of us are the Ultimate Despair? That'd be pretty funny. We can't use the computer to like... This desk is home to a computer. It must have belonged to the headmaster. Like, I'd be going on Discord right now and talking to the homies, but... Whatever, I guess you guys don't have that. A leather chair. I can't imagine a student using something like this. What do you mean? It must have belonged to the headmaster? Sure. What about this secret compartment over here? Is there a strange gap in the wall? It's some kind of design mistake or a construction defect or something?
so...
There's a gap here, but not just a normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out. A breeze? There's likely an open space on the other side of the wall. Open space? Does that mean... You mean like a hidden room? I think I might know how to open it. You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick?
Indeed.
A very easy trick, yes. So easy. I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on the PC that I think controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open right up.
However,
But I don't have a clue what the password might be. All I know is probably made up of letters and numbers. We can't really go from there. You're right, that's not nearly enough to go on. I looked through all this paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had desire to, but nothing that might have been his password. When I think how much time I wasted on this, jeez, that's what she regretted. There's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we could assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there, but maybe for her, there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. And if Kyoko can't figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. No, wait, there might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name? Huh? Oh, sorry, I was just trying to think of what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as a password, knowing how she is, I bet the idea never occurred to her. You mind if I try, just to be sure?
well,
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want, okay? Let's do it. Oh, bitch, I know. Get to the computer. You know, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name, but if that's not it, I might just hurt Kyoko even more.
hey,
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong, okay? In that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself and turned to the computer to face the monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. My hands were tense, slightly trembling as I finished typing it in. Beep. What? That did it! Kyoko, it worked!
why?
Kyoko? Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko? Hey, Kyoko. I may as well not even have been in the room. Her gaze was fixed on one and only one thing. A present? Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. Yeah, for real. Wanna look at it? There's this brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. I mean, we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto. What, you think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably. Huh?
It would seem...
If it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in here?
Anyway,
Just don't scream or anything, okay? What do you mean? Are you saying it's something that'll make me want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Step by heavy step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath and took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside and... Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. Oh my god. What was in the box? It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined?
I see.
Just as I thought. What? How did you possibly know that was going to be in there? Just as you thought. How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones. Well, it's not that I was thinking of bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body. That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box. My father. Huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box? Those bones? That body? That's my father. Or at least, what's left of him. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? The same man she's been searching for? Hold on, how could you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So...
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. So the same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all of this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now. It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 students, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. Alter Ego said the headmaster was probably here in the school, but the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume that most likely my father was in the school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Or no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility, but I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong, which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties, but was that all there was to it? I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Hidden room present has been added to a truth bullet section of her handbook. Damn. So that seems to answer that question, possibly. The headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I don't really want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission.
Hey.
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you sure?
Because...
Never let anything get in the way of the investigation. I don't. Okay then, if you don't mind. Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... Huh? It's an e-handbook, right? And it has a label on it that says, in case of emergency. I found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
In other words...
A handbook with no limitations, given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what it is. I think you're probably right. It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? Huh? But Kyoko, I don't need it. If you want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? Headmaster's ebook has been added to a two-book section of your handbook. Yep. Oh, it's gonna be sad. What do you look at this for? Huh, this picture. It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, is that a picture of... Hey, Kyoko.
Why would you...
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut ties from the past, and yet... to now find something like this? So what do you expect me to do now? Then I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all the time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself, to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again. And this time he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko. Photo of Kyoko and Headmaster has been added to a truth book section of her handbook.
Hey.
Listen, Makoto. Huh? Can I ask you a favor? A favor? What is it?
So...
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this. And I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more,
Hey.
but... Could you leave? Huh?
Correct.
Just for a little while. I'd like to be alone for a bit. Kyoko? Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little.
Just a
I need
second.
to get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul, but maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you're gonna say? If so, it's just a theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the fact of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right.
Anyway.
I'm sorry. Once I've got myself under control, I will return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself. Okay, I understand. Then, I'll see you later. Is she really okay? Kyoko, it must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. To find out what happened to the headmaster? There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. The one leading Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now. But we're not wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind, which means the mastermind's true identity is... It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but the killing game began with 16 participants, all of them being high school students. And the only people to take a single step at Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. 15 of us met at the main hall. Add Mukuro to the mix and you guys succeed. And including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Even Mukuro. Even she's undeniably dead. So the ones still left alive are... me, Byakuya, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive. Then there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. Okay, since this is going a lot longer than I thought it would, I think I'm gonna have to end it right here. We'll do the second half of the investigation in the next episode. Catch you guys episode later.